Welcome back to the trail with Mushy the Cowboy Cook. Tailgating is still going on as far as pro football and college football. But in my opinion and what I've seen over the years, people tailgate year round. Now here's an easy Bratwurst recipe I came across many years ago from a friend I worked with. Easy to do, tastes delicious, and all done on the grill. And I've got a special pro tip on fire starters. Let's get into the video. Alright, this recipe is very easy. Like I said, it's really good for tailgating, camping, especially if you're kind of leisurely feeding people. This is just kind of a scaled down version of what you can do tailgating or actually out camping for a fairly big group. I've got bratwurst. In fact, this bratwurst had Monterey Jack cheese and blue cheese in it. Get whatever flavor of bratwurst you like, and then pour a couple of beers. I got 2 beers in here. Whatever your favorite is, I'm using Blue Moon. Simmer it. Excuse me. Simmer it for 10-15 minutes and get them cooked. And that's the beauty of this. You can do a few at a time. Kind of slippery. Get them on the grill. And this takes, 5-8 minutes, depending on your grill, maybe 10 minutes. You want to get them browned up. And then you're going to put them in just a pan of barbecue sauce that you're keeping warm. Let it just swim in there until somebody's ready to eat one. In this, I've just got some brown sugar barbecue sauce with maple syrup and of course some Crown in here. And like I said, just keep it warm on the side. Keep it off to the side of the grill. And as the crowd comes around, you can process more through. You could cook them in beer at home and then bring them out and then just grill them and throw them in a pan and have people serve themselves. Make it real quick. So we're going to get these grilled up and taste this one that's been in the barbecue sauce for a little while. See that? Just get some color on it. Like I said, just depending on how hot your fire is, but for the beer and the barbecue sauce, just a simmer. You're not trying to boil it or anything, just a little simmer. Alright, now how I normally will eat them is just toss them in a bun and maybe a little more barbecue sauce on it. Very good. I've never had these with the cheese in it. But to me, just the barbecue sauce is plenty for me, and that being, and as well as being grilled, is enough flavoring for me. So whether you're out camping, RV camping, or tailgating, especially good for tailgating. Like I said, you can cook them in beer ahead of time, bring them out, grill them, throw them in a big pan of barbecue sauce, and let them sit there and people serve themselves. But however you do it, just try it. Alright, these fire starters are real easy to do. Over here on the fire I've got a little pot with wax melting. Doesn't take a whole lot of heat. I bought a little cheap pot. That's all that stays in it is wax. It will cool down and stay in there. Like I said, I just take a little bit of cardboard, roll it up, take some cotton twine or natural jute. Don't use the polyester strings. And then I'll take a little toothpick and help push it down in. You'll see bubbles coming out, and that's just the air coming out of through the cardboard. Let it drip a little bit. Set in a little bit of aluminum foil. You can do up a bunch of them at one time. That's usually what I'll do. Lots of times I will cut them in half when I go to light a fire. But it just takes a minute or so to get some wax in there, get them waterproof. That's the main thing, you want them waterproof. I had tried years ago in Scouts, we always learn, take the cardboard egg cartons, put dried sawdust in there, and then pour wax over it. Well, at times if your wax didn't get all the way through, then that little bit of sawdust can pop right out and then come apart. Whereas this cardboard, if it comes apart, no big deal. Wax is all over it. It's not going to make a mess or anything. Especially if you go backpacking. That's what I used it for, to go backpacking. Like I said, I'll make up a number of them at one time. Set them to the side, let them cool. All it takes, a minute or two in the wax. Then once it cooled off, I just cut it, ready to go. Another pro tip from Mushy the Cowboy Cook. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video on cooking some bratwurst on the grill. Easy to do. Whether you're tailgating, camping, cooking outdoors, give it a try. Easy to do once again. You can flavor it, add some hot sauce, other condiments, but just give it a try. If you like videos like this, please subscribe if you haven't already. Share it with a friend, share it with a fellow tailgater. Like the video, ring the bell, and Mushy the Cowboy Cook will see you down the trail.